My god, I love my coffee. And I don't know about you viewers, but I like my coffee black. Just like the current meta. It is nothing but darkness out there. And we're gonna try and shine the light on it using Jodah the Unifier. Come join me on this journey as we figure this meta out. Greetings all you Magic the Gathering enthusiasts. I'm Jam Sam, and as you saw in the intro, yes, the meta is turning black. Everywhere I turn, it's mono black. Let's see what we can do about that. But before I go on, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It supports my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Anyways, without any further ado, the deck. Yes, Legendary Human Tribal. If you saw my video this past weekend, you probably saw that I already tried out Kroki's version of this deck. This version, I think, is closer to Covert Go Blues, but with a couple additions as an experiment, if you will. To quickly go over what we have 4 Hopeful Initiates, 4 Thalias, 3 Dennicks, 4 Katildas, 2 Adelines, 4 Lagrella the Magpie, 3 Shanna Purifying Blade, which is a new card. It's banned colors, green, white, and blue for a 3/3 Legendary Human Warrior with lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay X. If you do, draw X cards. X can't be greater than the amount of life you gain this turn. This is our card draw mechanism for this deck. Between Shanna and Dennick, we have a decent amount of lifelink, so it's not impossible to get the trigger. You just have to have mana open to be able to draw the cards. Then we have 3 Ertai Resurrected, 3 Halana Alena partners, 4 Jodah the Unifiers, and the 2 cards that I wanted to kind of experiment with is Sereth the Viper's Fang and Tori the Event Fury Rider. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that remotely close to correct. Now with Sereth the Viper's Fang, it's a 3/4 Legendary Human Warlock for 4 mana, 2 and 2 green. Other tapped creatures you control have Death Touch. Other untapped creatures you control have Hexproof. 1 in tap, untap another target creature or land you control. So I thought this might be a great way to protect my creatures by giving them Hexproof. To be honest, if we're attacking in, the Death Touch probably isn't going to come into play, especially if we're pumping everybody with Jodah, but it's kind of nice to have. Mostly leaving 1 mana open to untap a creature to give it Hexproof is what I was looking at for this. That was the idea behind putting Sereth the Viper's Fang in this deck. And Tori the Avenant Fury, I'm just going to call it Fury Rider. 4 mana, 1 in a red-white, Legendary Human Knight, Vigilance and Trample. Whenever Fury Rider attacks, all other attacking creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Other red attacking creatures you control gain Trample until end of turn. Untap each other white attacking creature you control. So all your red creatures, which is just the Fury Rider and Halana, will get Trample. Oh, and Jodah. Jodah will get Trample as well. And then pretty much all your other creatures, aside from Sereth and Ertai, will untap. So those are the 2 cards I was experimenting with, see if I can get it to work in this Legendary Human deck. Land-wise, the 2 most important lands in here are Plaza of Heroes and Secluded Courtyard. The reason why we're going Human Tribal to begin with is so we can use Secluded Courtyard, and it fixes the mana really well. Aside from that, we're using Raffine's Tower and Jetmir's Garden as our tri-lands. We have 2 Thran Portals. I didn't want to go up to 4 because then it was just too much pain lands. Also, we have 3 Yavimaya Coast and 3 Caves of Koilos for our pain lands, 1 Sundown Pass and 1 Overgrown Farmland. Then we have 1 Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire, and this beautiful plains. I'll be honest, the lands could still use some work, but overall, between the Plaza of Heroes and Secluded Courtyard, I was able to get it to work. Well, anyways, that's the deck in a nutshell. Let's just get into the games. Here we go. Our opponent is Katilda. Katilda. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be read as a Japanese or not. We go first. Sure, why not? We'll just go out with the Plaza of Heroes. And go up against Kumano right away. Okay. Volatile Visionary. We gotta put this out there, or else we can't channel the Eiganjo. Though part of me is thinking, maybe I just run the Adeline out. Oh, no, I put the Dennick out. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now we can we can channel Eiganjo for just one. Oh wait, what does this do? It does 2 damage to you. Exile the top card of the library. You may play that card this turn. Activate only the sorcery. When you play a card, exile it. Transform. Okay. Well, that worked out a little bit better than I thought. With human. And we can actually flash in Ertai to kill the Volt Charged Berserker if we wanted to. Or do we play Adeline? I think we play this. Play it like this. Gain our life back and return. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's alright. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna destroy... I'm gonna destroy that. Still gonna take 1. But we will kill the Raiju. Play out Adeline. And then attack for 5 and just do massive damage. Alright, cool. So when I was test playing this deck, I went like 5 games without ever drawing I forgot his name all of a sudden. The card this deck revolved Jodah, thank you. So I went 5 games without ever drawing Jodah. And I lost every time. And as soon as I drew Jodah, like, I won that game. Now, with that being said, I've definitely played some games where I had Jodah and couldn't win. But basically, it means that you have to build your deck in a way that oh, this is hard. I'm gonna do this because we don't have can't play Hold from turn 1. But anyways, yeah, so that's what happened. So I was trying to build the deck where it could still win without Jodah. It's kind of hard. It's not bad though. Oh, okay. Against zombies, it's not... I don't know how good Thalia is against... Well, I don't know if they're zombies. They're playing... playing Shakedown Heavy, okay. Alright. Do we play Lagrella? Or... If we play Lagrella, who do we take? Not Tainted Adversary. Do we get the lifelink? Okay. Well, that's just a little bit too much damage. Gotta try and... That tap land kind of hurts. Alright. I think we've up against like a very black heavy deck this whole time. So do they have a removal? That was just a bad attack, I guess. Okay. If we draw untapped land, we can play Jodah. Do we let them draw another card? Ooh, do they actually pay for... Ooh, they tap out. Oh. Alright. Do we hold up Ertai? I think we hold up Ertai. Okay. So if we... We just destroy the shakedown heavy. Yeah. Decline. And do it like that. Need one untapped land. What are they holding in their hand? Okay. Come on. Okay. It's a lot of zombies. All right. What is in your hand? So if they have removal, okay, they're down to 1 card. Hakunuma, okay. What do they get? Shakedown heavy. Okay. What? No, 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 no. Z. Okay, pass. I guess activate that ability. No. I mean, that's a big target. Yep. Decline. I wonder if they forgot about first strike. Alright, I need lifelink. Like now. Or should I flash in Ertai? God dang. Might have been a mistake, but I don't think they have anything hasty. And that puts the next attack lethal unless they can get rid of one of our creatures. And by one, I mean Jodah. But they still can't attack in with Tainted Adversary. Okay. Are they really gonna rope me? Are they roping me? Rakshari, are you roping me? After all this, you're gonna rope me? I realize I haven't been taking notes at all. Oh hey, they played a swamp. Okay. There you go, Jodah saves the day. Hey, we're on the play again. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's a mulligan. That's a better hand. Do we keep the 4 lands and get rid of Jodah? Or do we get rid of one of the lands? I think we get rid of one of the lands. Or we can get rid of Hopeful Initiate and go start with a tap land. I don't think so. Alright, so we get rid of Jodah. As much as I would like to keep it in my hand. We're more likely to draw a 4-drop. Like, chances are we'll draw a 4-drop and not have the 4th land. So, we'll go like this. Human. Then Plaza of Heroes. Or, do we want to get this down? Sure, why not? It's not going to cost me any life. Evolve Sleepers, not going to evolve. Let's see, it's 2 mana to evolve it. Evolve it? Evolve it. Okay. Playing another one. Wait, 1 mana to... Oh, sorry. 1 mana to evolve. Oh no! I meant to play the Jetmir's Garden. Oh no. That's alright. Pass the turn. So it becomes a 3/3. Evolved Sleeper. Just playing all around me. Do I want to cycle Jetmir? Now that we got Katilda? So we get this one. We gotta get a little bit aggressive. Make a sweep for 2. We go for the underdog. Okay, let's go human. Alright. I'm gonna do this. No attacks, and turn. This way, Ertai Resurrect, we could still play Ertai Resurrected if we want to, if they play a sweeper. Hopefully after they attack. Alright, so we want to tap this for white. Yeah. That. Oh, wait. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, okay, there we go. Counter target spell. Alright, so what we're doing, I need to draw cards. So we're gonna do this. Okay, next. Play out Raffine's tower. And then we can tap 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1. Doesn't matter. 2. Do it like this. 3. Okay. There we go. God, these like manual tap things. Oh. Oh no.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Sacrifices must be made.
Okay. It's not exactly the one I wanted to sacrifice, but oh crap. Do I already have? So I should have. Ah, I screwed up. I screwed up. I forgot that I already had a Lagrella in the field. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Right, so next. We'll just do that.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Do we hold up for a sweeper? They might have a sweeper. Nah, we'll play it out just in case they want to try and get something out of their graveyard. And if they sweep, they probably end up using their whole turn for it. They will get their Evolved Sleeper back, but we have 2 more Lagrella. So, I don't know. This is tough. Alright, they play another Leon.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me.
-2.
I've always hated crowds.
Okay. Sweet! Alright. That's how this deck is supposed to work. Though we were pretty lucky that our opponent didn't draw any sweepers. Alright, I think this is going to be the last game for today. At least with this deck. Then, it's on to editing. Yay! So much fun. Actually, I enjoyed the editing portion just as much as the playing portion. Which is why it takes so long for my videos to come out. Because I spend too much time editing little things that nobody notices. Alright. Opponent is Moon and Sea. The Moon and the Sea? We're on the play again, and I think this is keepable. Sure, it's only 2 land, but we have a Katilda. And please, no more, no more like mono black or... Oh, come on! Alright. Okay. Well, our last game went real quick. Yeah, let's put. We'll go one more game. One more game. Right, we're up against Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper. Okay. Oh, we are on the draw. Sure, sure. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why is everybody playing black? Alright, to prevent... Oh no, I screwed up. I screwed up. I screwed up. Okay, we'll discard a card. Oh man, this feels bad. This feels so bad. They probably have removal. I'm expecting removal. And if we don't draw a land, I should have just gone for the Katilda. Yeah, they had removal. And then they can just exile. Yeah. Oh god. That was bad. And they have another one anyway. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. That was really bad. We'll just take 6. We'll just take 6. Sure. Sure. We'll take 6. Are they gonna kill Katilda as well? Oh, -2? Is it a -2?
Win, you're telling me what you know about the big man.
Yeah, it's a -2. Okay.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Yeah, I totally screwed that one up. It would have been a different game if I did this right. Alright. I'm pretty sure they have another removal, but not much I can do about that. Well, they only have 2 cards in hand, so... They're gonna +1. So do we Jodah or do we Ertai?
I'm tired of your secrets.
Jodah or Ertai? We're just gonna go for Jodah. It seems like everybody already knows how to, like, play against Jodah the Unifier. Yeah, we're pretty much dead. Yep. Please be land. Please be land. Please be land. Please be land.
Wipe that smug look on your face. Nothing more. I've always hated cool.
Yeah. Didn't really matter. Alright. Sorry, I couldn't let it end like that. Hopefully, if this game sucks, then I'll just end it on the last game, but it's good. Alright, our opponent is Ninja Joe. Ninja Joe. Ninja Joe. Alright, so we can technically play this. We can play this. Opponent goes first. We have plenty of chances to, you know, draw land. And they went down to what? 6. Oof. Alright. We're gonna have a lot of pain. Everybody's playing black. What is up with that? It's removal, removal, removal. I guess these legendary decks probably got too popular now. Everybody's playing a bunch of removal. Well, they might be more of a Shieldred deck. Or what? Toxrill. So they're a reanimator deck. So we need to be real fast. What? Okay, much better. Alright, so if they don't have, as long as they don't have like crazy removal, we can play Halana and Alena next turn. Yeah, we'll tap him down now. Okay, red, white, red, green. Oh, okay. Alright, who do we want to get pumped up? We'll go right there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just go all out attack. See what they got. Shakedown heavy. Alright, so Jetmir's Garden. Okay, we'll just go ahead and destroy that. They can draw a card, but hopefully they don't draw one mana crazy removal. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and block that. Yep, there you go. Alright, feel much better. And that concludes the gameplay portion of this video. So let's break this deck down. What did I think about it? It did alright. Now, I have to make a note that I recorded the games on day 2 of when Dominaria came out. So it's been a couple days already. And I've already noticed the meta has turned really black. And when I recorded this deck, I think the mono black decks that we went up against weren't really fine-tuned yet. They are starting to get better. And this current build, I don't know if it will hold up against the current mono black decks. With that being said, I definitely will have to revisit this deck and see how to make it work better, because I think Jodah the Unifier is a really fun mechanic. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the cascade effect that Jodah the Unifier has. Aside from that, I think Sereth is more of a win more type of card and doesn't affect the board when you don't have any creatures out. Like I said, with mono black becoming more popular, there's going to be a lot of removal. When you don't have any other creatures out, Sereth is kind of useless. So I don't know if this is worth having in here. Fury Rider, I think it's the same story. If you're attacking in, you're probably winning already. So I don't think this is the deck for it. Here are some other creatures to consider. Errant Street Artist, pretty much the only legendary human 1-drop that you can add in there, but to be honest, aside from adding a creature to increase the amount that Jodah boosts your creatures, I don't think this really helps your deck out too much. Jadar Ghoul Caller, you can make a 2/2 zombie every turn that you have it out, so I don't think it's necessarily a bad creature to have, but overall, not very synergistic with the deck. I thought about adding 1 Goro in here, just so that if we happen to trigger Jodah's cascade effect, we could give all of our creatures haste. It is not a human, you can't use the Secluded Courtyard to play Goro, but it's a pretty cheap creature, 1 in a red, so I doubt that it'd be too hard to cast. Jaren was a creature that Crokies had in his version of the deck. The 2 mana to give target human lifelink could be pretty useful. I never got a chance to use it when I was playing with Crokies' deck, so to be honest, I'm still pretty unfamiliar with this card. Maybe I could have thrown it in here to make it work, but I think Jaren plus Shanna might be a pretty good combo, though you're spending mana to give creatures lifelink, and then you have to pay mana to draw the cards. Of course, if you have Katilda out, you can tap your creatures for that mana. Another legendary spell is not a creature, but a Wandering Emperor. I mean, Wandering Emperor just overall is a really good planeswalker, and the Wandering Emperor does trigger Jodah, so I think it might be worth adding into this deck. And finally, Roko the Cavalry Caretaker. Also not a human, but it's a legendary creature with a X red, green, white. It's a 3/1. When Roko Cavalry Caretaker enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you may search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less. In the late game, let's say you have 6 mana, you can grab any creature that costs 3 mana or less. And if you have Jodah out, then you're just adding more creatures to help boost your other creatures. It's just an idea, but if I put this in this deck, it'll definitely be a 1-of. As for the other creatures, I don't have any complaints. I think I need to practice with Lagrella and figure out when to exile my own creatures and when not to exile my own creatures. Same with Ertai. It's definitely more of a tempo play, I think. Might be better to go like 2-of and hold off until that very last minute. Let's say you're just 1 turn away from winning the game and your opponent plays a sweeper. That's when you want to play Ertai and then just finish the game. So maybe the final version will look something like this. I'll have to try it out, but we will see. Anyways, if you stuck around this long, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the video, and I hope to see you next time. Remember, have fun playing Magic.